A little girl last seen walking down the street to a friend's house, gone. In the last hours, human remains have been found. Is it missing girl Danielle Locklear? Joining me right now, Dan O'Donnell with News Talk WISN. Dan, what do we know? Where were the remains found?
The remains were found in this river near a bridge, Nancy, roughly 24 miles from the home from which Danielle disappeared a little less than a month ago.
You are seeing a shot of Danielle in the map we've created for you to get some type of a visual of what we're talking about. The tip line 910-425-4103. We are learning human remains have been found. Are they missing girl Danielle Locklear? Dan, if you would, take me through her going missing.
Well, on March 11th, she told her grandfather, whom she was living with, that she was going to go to a friend's house in the same neighborhood where that grandfather lived to retrieve some sort of item. It appears she never made it there. The next day, the grandfather called police. She was missing. That was almost a month ago. She has not been seen since. About 2 days after she disappeared, a couple of her items of clothing were found in a nearby RV park. But so far in a month, Nancy, that is the only trace of her that's been found.
Dan O'Donnell joining me. Dan, we knew that some of her clothing had been found in an RV camp. We thought it was some of her clothing. How far is that RV camp from the spot where these human remains have been found?
As I understand it, it is roughly 20 to 24 miles. The RV park campground area was an area that Danielle and her friends would apparently go often. It's a popular hangout in North Carolina.
Right, so
and this
how far
body
did you
was found
say
nearby.
it was from the body from the RV camp? That's my question. How far?
I believe 20 miles, roughly.
That's quite a good ways. Everyone, human remains, as we go to air, have been found. And we have reason to believe it may be missing girl Danielle Locklear. You're seeing video of her we just obtained from YouTube. Danielle Locklear, with her grandfather, tells her grandpa, I'm going right down the street to get my stuff from her friend's house. She never comes back. Immediately reported missing. We've been trying to help find Danielle now for several weeks. We have just learned human remains have been found, but they're a full 20 miles away. But are they the remains of the missing girl, Danielle Locklear? Joining me right now, a special guest is Danielle's grandmother. Phyllis Fowler is with us from Hope Mills. Miss Fowler, thank you for being with us. What are police telling you about these remains?
The only thing that we know is that it is just still a big waiting game. We had hoped for some finality yesterday, but sometimes things just take longer than we anticipate, and I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing at this point.
Everyone, our prayers and hopes going out to the family of Danielle Locklear, her grandmother, Phyllis Fowler, joining us. Tip line, take a look at this girl, 910-425-4103. It is a waiting game. As we stand by on the ready, when we find out the latest on any type of confirmation, we'll let you know.